Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Second nerding out on the creek for first week of the open. I guess second nerding out of the creek. Nerding out. What am I doing? Nerding out on the creek this week, but first one for the open. 21.1 in the books. So for most of us, there's a chunk of you who still got to do it this afternoon. This is about 12:30 on Friday. So here's the deal. Did it Thursday night, right after the release. Did it as RX. Watched Christy Aramon O'Connell and Carrie Pierce crush it. Totally. I did some math and I was like, I'll be lucky. I'm happy to get through the round of 15, maybe through those 150 double unders and back to 21. That was like good to go. Watched Carrie Pierce definitely confirmed that when she did it at 13:35, and then watched Aramon O'Connell not even finish it, get through the 21, but into those double unders. I was like, yeah, okay. So I was super happy with my personal performance. I got 12 into the round of 21 of the handstand walks or the wall walks. But more impressive was this. So I was all said and done between 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and 9:30 a.m., and then a handful of us that did it Thursday night. Over 40 athletes complete this workout. And of those 40, I would say maybe between RX, scaled, foundations, and one or two did it equipment, no equipment. So full wall walks and then the line hops. Only about 10% finished the workout. So if you think about this, if we're doing this RX and it's 10%, and the top 10% are supposed to move on to the quarterfinal, with even less in the open category moving on to the semifinals, that's pretty damn impressive. And I'll explain why. Because the RX, scaled, foundation, no equipment, we'll leave that one kind of off to its other side. And between the other 9 adaptive categories, the intent of this workout would be to scale it, modify it, so that no matter who does it and no matter where their fitness level is, they should get about the right stimulus. So if I'm an athlete who should be doing this RX, I should be somewhere between, somewhere in the 15, maybe back into 21. If I'm an elite athlete, I got a shot at finishing it, but I should probably be somewhere in the double unders. If I'm not in that range, then I should probably be thinking about scaling it to get the intended training stimulus for this workout. What we saw based on people's choices for this, they nailed it. That's exactly where they were. For those of us that maybe we didn't quite get some stuff in my hair, and we'll figure out here, or I'll explain why in a second. For those of us that went RX and maybe we're not really an RX athlete, or maybe for the intended training stimulus of this workout, we shouldn't have done it RX, but we did it RX because this is a competition. You were still able to work for 15 minutes consistently and with a sense of accomplishment and empowerment. That's pretty damn impressive. I just completed this again, but I did it as the foundations. And so what that is the 1, 10, 3, 36, up to 21 and 2, 10. Bear crawls, 5-foot bear crawls, and jumping jacks. And it was hard. I went fast. I tried to move very quickly. I didn't bag it or be like, whatever. I was trying to go quick. I still had to break up my jumping jacks. I broke up the jumping jacks in the set of 90. I think I went 15-40. At the 150, I went 50. I went similar to my dubs. I went 50, 40, 30, 30. I went unbroken in the 210, but in those bear crawls, I just kind of kept plowing through it. Sort of tried to be like Carrie Pierce was with her handstand walks, where I just kept moving. My time was 11:37. So 2 minutes faster than what the best in the world did at RX. But if you think about it, I'm within about 10% of what the RX scale or the RX version was, with a scale that's probably 2 or 3 degrees less, or 2 degrees less than what I as an athlete should be doing. But I was still within 10% of the intended stimulus of this workout. If anyone hasn't said this, if no one has said this yet, CrossFit, Dave Castro, and the whole team putting this thing together, genius. They have made it available to as many people that have ever done the Open before. I would argue they have made something, athletic competition, more available to more people than any other athletic competition that I know of or have been a part of. And they did it staying true to the intended methodology, the described, the prescribed, the defined methodology, and they nailed it. And they nailed it right out of the gate. This was absolutely awesome. I challenge those of you that have done it already once, pick a different version. I'm gonna do it on Monday. My boy Pete, who's got a bum shoulder, less than 2 months out from surgery, from complete reconstruction of his shoulder, he did it, the adaptive, the upper extremity adaptive, lunges, burpees. He couldn't jump rope because I couldn't figure out a rig up for the single jump, plus I'm not sure that would have worked anyway. So we did a different monostructural movement. We did it with the bike. I challenge those that have already done it. Let's do something like that on Monday. Try to finish it. Let's try to go under 15 minutes on it. Pete got like 14:47, 14:48, crushed him. Good job, Pete. That was phenomenal to see. Awesome job to everybody who has done it, who is going to do it. Welcome to the Open. Couldn't be more excited. See you on the creek.